Sports Fury Nation, I just have one question to ask you.
And it's an important one.
Who's better, Batman or Superman? Because listen, this
there's
guy,
no debate
he
here.
just doesn't
Superman
get it.
is
Batman
better.
kicks Superman's ass every
way,
single
Superman
time.
would murder
Did
him.
you not see the movie?
The movie's biased.
Martha! Anyway, listen, I win the debate
you don't win
once
nothing.
again. Batman always wins. But I have another question to ask you guys.
Oh, yeah, we do have one more.
Where's LeBron James going to be playing next
Where's he
year?
going?
Look, LeBron,
Yeah.
at the end of this month of June, he can opt out of his contract and become a free agent July 1st.
Dun, dun, dun.
But will he do that?
That's the biggest question. That's what everybody's wondering right now.
So, if he opts in, he's going to stay in Cleveland.
Yes.
So, we're going to go through a bunch of different scenarios and whether or not we think it makes sense
Or it
and,
doesn't.
and where's going to be our top destinations
Yeah.
for LeBron James. And you guys will let us know what you think too in
Down
the
below.
comment section
Yes.
down below.
Now, we got to start with obvious. Start with obvious, right?
So, let's start off with him opting in.
Yes.
He stays with Cleveland.
Yeah.
Do you see LeBron James doing that or should he do that?
See, I don't see it happening. I don't. I'm going to go ahead and throw that out there. Now, if it happens or not, it's really going to depend on a couple things. It's going to first depend on his family.
Family is important.
And the community, because he's really involved with the community in Cleveland, right?
He's a hero over there.
He really is. Everybody loves him. The fans love him. It's just
He gave him a championship.
Exactly. Another is going to be his legacy. Where is he at mentally? Is he satisfied with where his legacy is right now? Because if he doesn't feel like...
should be. I think he should be.
Yeah, he should. He should. But if he's not feeling like his legacy is set, for sure set in stone because he hasn't won enough championships, he's got to leave. Because it's not going to happen in Cleveland anytime soon.
I got some more to add to that. Why the hell would he stay? He has no relationship with Dan Gilbert.
Oh,
that is a strained relationship that they have there. This is the least talented roster he's had to work with since going all the way back to the 07 when he got swept there by the Spurs.
That's
so
true.
LeBron James, I just don't see what the incentive is to stay in Cleveland. And we're going to get more on that family thing a little bit later.
We are.
Okay? Now, the Cavaliers, they don't have any cap space to go get this guy and that guy to please LeBron James.
Nope.
Even if LeBron decides to take a massive, massive pay cut, they still have no cap space to work with to do anything else.
That Tristan Thompson deal fucked them.
Yeah. Hell yeah, that is. So, I just don't see it, man. I don't see how and why he stays in Cleveland.
How is it going to work? It's not, especially if he wants to win more.
Look, and when he does leave, because I think he's gone.
Yeah, I think so.
It's not going to be anything like it was the last time he left.
Oh, no, the decision.
He was young and dumb at that time. You know,
his pride got a hold of himself.
Yes. His ego. He made a joke of Cleveland. His fans out there in Ohio. People were so pissed off at him, even
even fans that weren't even Cleveland fans.
Sports writers. I don't think anybody condoned what he did.
He was one of the most hated people I've seen in a long time.
Making his decision on live television on ESPN and then having that huge celebration he had in Miami. Yeah. He's not going to do any of that.
No.
He came back to Cleveland and he won them a damn championship.
So even if he leaves, I think Cleveland fans are still going to be like, okay, you know what? We understand. You know?
Because look, hey, you came back. Yeah. You gave the organization and the city and the state another chance.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Dan Gilbert is a lot to blame for LeBron James woes in Cleveland. Definitely. I mean, people will say, "Oh, LeBron James, he's really the GM and everything like that."
No, definitely not. Think about it. Dan Gilbert, to this day, he has not renewed and kept a GM after their contract expires. That's not consistency. So how can they build a relationship? It's bad.
People just don't want to go play in Cleveland, man.
Nope.
Even if you got LeBron James over there.
Nope.
They got to go trade for people like Kevin Love and shit, you know?
I can't think of the last time they actually went out and signed a big-time player.
Nobody wants to play. Like my boy Joakim Noah said, who the hell wants to go to Cleveland, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cleveland fans.
Yeah.
But LeBron James, he did what he was set out to do. He won a championship. Mm-hmm. Now he's out the door in our eyes.
Yes.
Where does he go? So let's bring up the big team, the name that everyone's been talking about, the Houston Rockets.
Ooh.
Sean, do you see the Rockets legitimately landing LeBron James.
I wish that I know, but I really wish it was a possibility. I just don't see it happening because of these couple reasons.
There's no way.
They got to resign Chris Paul, and Chris Paul already said he's not taking a discount.
Trevor Ariza,
and Clint Capella.
So
how are you gonna afford LeBron unless he takes a massive pay? I don't even see that even happening.
The Rockets right now, they have $22 million in practical cap space.
Yeah.
They just don't have the money to do this. No. So what they would have to do is, first off, okay. Look, Houston's gonna have to get really clever here.
Yeah.
Okay. So it would have to be a sign and trade. They'd have to do a sign and trade, and the deal would have to include Anderson.
Yeah.
Who's 30 years old. He's got 2 years and $41 million left on this contract.
Damn.
That's a terrible, terrible contract. They tried to unload it last year. Nobody wanted it.
Yeah.
So they got to unload that contract.
Yeah.
Trevor Ariza and Clint Capella, they're probably going to be gone now.
Oh, yeah.
Unless I could see Trevor Ariza maybe staying and taking a huge cut, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, also, there will probably even be another deal in place where Eric Gordon and PJ Tucker are one of them or both of them are also out the door. You got to make this work if you want LeBron James to come. And if LeBron ends up in Houston, okay, sure. You got LeBron, you got CP3, and you got James Harden.
But you have nobody else.
There's nothing else. Now, why would LeBron James agree to want to do that?
That makes no sense.
All the incentive of coming to Houston and playing with all this talent, it's all depleted.
Yeah. And think about it. You're getting rid of pretty much your whole team that got you one game away that easily could have been in the finals.
Yeah. Is it worth it for Houston to do this? No. I think they're fine.
On both ends, it's not worth it.
They're fine with where they're at.
Yeah.
Be worried about CP3. Be worried about Clint Capella. Yeah. Be worried about getting Ariza. Keeping this team intact. Don't worry about LeBron James.
If CP3 wouldn't have gotten hurt last 2 games of the Western Conference Finals, they could at least won maybe one of them.
Unless LeBron James decides to play for the absolute least veteran minimum or some shit like that.
I don't see that happening.
I don't.
I just don't.
Basically paying for free and shit.
Yeah, nobody's going to do that.
And still, they would have to need guys to take a pay cut.
Which
they won't do, probably.
I wish it would. But it's not going to.
I mean, imagine, though, if it did. Like, in a dream case
scenario. CP3,
all those guys in D'Antoni's system,
yeah,
that would be something to see. That team beats the Warriors.
First off, Harden and CP3, best pick-and-roll players, and you add LeBron to the mix?
In the wing, yeah.
Woo-wee.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. But not going to happen. Not going to happen.
Nope.
So, let's talk about another team. The San Antonio Spurs. Son,
yes.
LeBron James. The best player in the world still, in my eyes.
Yes.
Greg Popovich, who a lot of people still believe is the best coach in the NBA today.
I think he's one of the best coaches of all time.
Imagine if James was playing for Pop.
Oh. Now, this is the biggest thing. When I brought this up to people before, they're like, but LeBron wants to be coach. Pop's not going to allow that to happen. But
he did so in Miami.
And
Pat Riley, Spoelstra.
Yeah.
Spoelstra was a solid coach.
He was solid.
He's a damn good coach.
And people are forgetting that it's not like LeBron doesn't have respect for Pop.
He does.
LeBron loves Popovich. He said already before, I would love to play for him. And he technically kind of has, because Popovich is the USA basketball coach.
Yes.
So he already knows his coaching style.
And Pop wants him to play for the Spurs.
Yeah, Pop was like, I'm going to force my way into a meeting with LeBron.
But it all sounds great. But just like Houston, I just don't see how it works. So let's get to the logistics of him going to the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah.
First off, number one thing for the Spurs to do, they have to extend Kawhi Leonard.
Yes.
You got to extend him to that max contract because if you want LeBron James to come to San Antonio, you need to shore up Leonard so that way you can have that dynamic duo.
Man, imagine that dynamic duo though.
Like I don't know, like Batman and Superman.
Oh my God, they'd be Superman. Who that would have to be LeBron.
Superman would be LeBron.
Yeah.
And Batman, the better guy, would be Kawhi Leonard.
I don't know about that one.
The future.
But either way,
those two guys on the same team would be ridiculous.
That would be monstrous.
Because Kawhi Leonard, people could argue that he's the second best player in the world behind LeBron James when he's fully healthy. Remember what he did against the Warriors before he got hurt? He was kicking their ass.
Damn you, Zaza.
Dude, why'd you bring up Zaza Pachulia?
Triggered him.
I hate that motherfucker, dude. I hate Zaza. Anyway, so
Yeah.
you gotta extend Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
And then you gotta clear $35 million in cap space because the San Antonio Spurs only have $671,000 in practical cap space right now.
They don't even have a mill.
Fuck no.
Goodness, that means Green's gonna be gone.
That's what sucks about having being a small market.
That's true.
So yeah, Danny Green, him and Rudy Gay have player options.
Oh.
They could be free agents themselves. Tony Parker is a free agent.
Okay.
What do they do with Tony Parker? Okay,
that's true.
He says he is going to,
Test
he's going to hear people out. Some other offers.
Wow.
Here's a very important. Patty Mills. They gave him an extension, 4 years. $50 million a year. I'm not going to call that a bad contract because Patty Mills has been phenomenal.
He's done great off the bench for y'all.
But that contract doesn't work if you're going to want to get LeBron James.
Nope. They'd have to pretty much get rid of their bench too.
And move Gasol. You got to move Gasol out of there.
Yeah.
And hopefully you got to try to find a way to keep LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh,
so the Spurs, if they want LeBron James, they're going to have to get almost as clever as the Houston Rockets because they just don't have the money.
Yeah. So that I feel like would have to be a sign and trade. Maybe sign LeBron to the Cavs, trade him for like a Danny Green, a Patty Mills kind of thing, right?
You had to extend those guys too. You have to sign them.
Yeah.
You have to sign them because why would Cleveland take those contracts?
Yeah, they would have to opt in or something. Yeah, that's true.
And you have to have draft picks. Cleveland's going to want draft picks.
Yeah, definitely.
So I just don't see the Spurs. As much as I would love to see Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James play, I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah.
All right, Sean. Let's talk about the Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh, yes. That's a big one, right? Everybody's been talking about that. Joel Embiid's been recruiting him like crazy.
This is one that's a legitimate option here.
The money makes sense.
They have $30 million in cap space right now. Yep. They're in the Eastern Conference, so LeBron James, that's he's like that's an easy road there.
Yeah.
As it always is. You put LeBron James with Joel Embiid, who he'll have so much fun playing with him.
Oh, yeah. And when's the last time he really had a true dominant big man right beside him?
And then Ben Simmons.
Oh, yeah. Ben Simmons. Dude,
King James and Prince Simmons.
And imagine putting LeBron James with that young of a team. LeBron's a hard worker. He is a hard worker. So you put him next to the young talent, he'll help develop.
They got a great supporting cast. JJ Redick, Dario Saric, who I said before many times, he reminds me so much of Tony Kukoc back from the 90s.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to his career going forward. TJ McConnell, Markelle Fultz, hopefully he breaks out of his shell,
Hopefully.
Covington, they got a good squad over there. You put LeBron James on the 76ers team, that's a team that can go and contend.
Oh, definitely. They were almost a contender this past year, so I can see him doing it.
Imagine like LeBron James with this 76ers team and the Eastern Conference Finals for like the next few years
against
Boston, whatever.
Ooh, that would be great.
And they will also be battling it out with the Milwaukee Bucks. I see them being true contenders.
That's true.
Giannis is gonna keep
developing.
Yeah. So LeBron James, 76ers. That's an absolute possibility. Yeah. Staying in the Eastern Conference, we just mentioned the Boston Celtics.
Yes.
That's a name that's been popping up.
That just started popping up out of nowhere. And I don't see it happening. But could it happen?
Here's what would have to happen. It'd have to be a sign and trade. Yeah. And it would have to require the Celtics to get...
They do have a top pick.
Yeah.
They still have... from their past trades.
They could use that.
Yeah.
They get some draft picks. They'd have to. And they'd have to part ways with Gordon Hayward, who that could be an issue because...
Brad Stevens and him are buddies. Brad Stevens was his coach in college.
Yep.
And that means at that point, Marcus Smart, who's going to be re-signing, right?
Yeah.
Terry Rozier. I feel like they would probably have to trade one of those guys, if not both, in that sign and trade.
I think Rozier would have to be gone.
Yeah.
Because if it's up to me, if I'm doing this, you keep a core of James, Irving, Tatum, and Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Keep those guys.
Oh, yeah.
As much as I love Terry Rozier, you got to give up somebody. And then maybe Horford, I don't know what happens with him.
I don't know. That's going to be interesting.
But the thing is, go ahead.
How's Kyrie going to feel about
exactly.
this?
That's my next point.
Is that where you're going? Yeah.
Kyrie Irving. He wanted to get away from LeBron James.
He wanted his own team.
So, but look, I don't think this is at all happening because if I'm Boston, I'm not even hearing any of this because I'm content with what I got right now. I'm not worried about LeBron. I'm worried about...
They have a deep team.
I'm worried about Kyrie Irving and re-signing him because his contract's coming up soon.
After next season, yeah.
So I'm not even worried about this. I wouldn't even explore LeBron James because I'm good right where I sit because, just why rock the boat over there? They got a great team.
Yeah. You're in the conference finals. You're 1 game away from the finals. No point of making any changes.
Knicks and Heat. Those are 2 names out there. No?
Knicks are really going to try to make a push. I don't see it happening, man.
It didn't work the last time. No. And it ain't going to work this time.
He's not going to even meet with them.
Okay. So, here is my number 1 choice. As you guys are probably watching, you already know where we're going with this.
Yep.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
That's my number 1 choice too, Josh. We're right on the same page.
The Los Angeles Lakers makes way too much sense. Earlier in the video, you said something about family.
Yes.
Right? LeBron James, he's getting into his mid-30s. He is thinking more about his family.
Yeah.
He has a house out in L.A.
Sure.
His son goes to school out in L.A.
Okay.
I think this would be, as far as like a family and lifestyle choice or decision, L.A. is perfect. And LeBron James, he wants to get into the Hollywood scene. He's thinking after his career and everything, he wants to start making movies. He's already been in some, like Trainwreck. Mm-hmm. He was good at it. I thought he was good at that.
Yeah, he had some fun lines. He was good.
With John Cena. But, LeBron James, he loves the Hollywood scene. Yeah. It's all right there for them. He loves playing in the Staples Center.
Yeah.
He said, every time I play there, it's like a treat.
It's a historic franchise, right? Even if you're not a fan of the Lakers, you got to respect that they have so much history. And Magic Johnson, come on, man. You know he's going to put a good team together.
Magic Johnson,
and they do have some good young talent there.
And Rob Pelinka, the GM over there.
Yeah.
Now, they have enough money for two max contracts. And funny enough, a part of that reason why they were able to have enough money for 2 max contracts was because of that trade they did last year with the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And they traded off Clarkson and...
did the Cavs just cuck themselves?
I forgot someone else. Possibly.
Did the Cavs just cuck themselves?
They probably just did. They spelled out their own doom.
Magic Johnson... He was playing chess last year. I mean, this past season in 2017.
Yeah.
He already foresaw this. He knows where.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do.
And Pelinka and Jeannie Buss, they know what they're doing, Sean.
I will say this: LeBron going to Lakers is dependent on one major thing.
What?
Paul George going.
Paul George.
I really think.
First off, he's going
to go. I know he's going to go, but I have to throw that out there, because nothing's for sure. But if he goes, I think LeBron definitely is going to be. Definitely considering this team top priority.
Because then you'll have LeBron James, Paul George, a Kuzma. You have Ingram.
Kuzma.
Yeah. A Kuzma, that's a character from Tekken.
I think so.
I want to say it. I want to say it again. A Kuzma.
It's Kuzma.
A Kuzma. I keep wanting to say that Tekken character. That's a Tekken character. I think.
Kuzma.
Ingram, Lonzo Ball. Yeah. Oh my God, the Ball family and LeBron James together in the same building. Holy shit!
Could you imagine? What's his name? The dad.
LeVar Ball.
LeVar. I don't even remember his name because he pisses me off. God, them going at it. Oh, that would be hilarious.
Kuzma.
Yeah.
Not Kuzma. I'm gonna say it again. I know.
Yeah, I know you.
Before this video's over.
Gonna mess it up.
Julius Randle. Do they re-sign him? They maybe they can make that work. But that's a core right there.
Yeah.
Kuzma, LeBron James, PG-13, Lonzo Ball, Julius Randle, if they can make that work. Caldwell Pope, Brook Lopez.
And they have a player-friendly coach, and Luke Walton.
And that's it.
LeBron likes that.
LeBron does like that.
He likes to have a lot of say in the timeout.
So just the Los Angeles Lakers will make way too much sense.
It does, guys.
That's a team that can contend.
Yeah.
That's a city. That LeBron James loves. He's got a house out there.
Big spotlight.
It's for the family. It's for everything just works. Everything
makes sense. And the Lakers, if they can become good and they can get relevant again, it's just better for the whole NBA.
Now, people will say, LeBron James in the Western Conference, forget about it. Because that's been the knock for many years. LeBron couldn't do it out West. That's another challenge that LeBron could tackle next.
Oh, yeah, because that's
being a contender in the
legacy.
Western Conference.
Yeah.
And, LeBron James, he's still in his prime in my. He has the longest prime of any NBA player I've ever seen.
Definitely.
But let me ask this. Let me ask you guys this. All right? No one ever talks about this. But yes, look, playing in Eastern Conference is the easy road to the NBA Finals. Sure, you're still going to play a lot of minutes, right? But wouldn't you rather, if you're LeBron James and you're in your 30s now, wouldn't you rather play the Warriors earlier than waiting until all the way to the NBA Finals, despite the fact that it's an easy road?
Yeah, because you're going to be still tired. You're going to be exhausted by the time you reach them in the finals.
Yeah, there's a lot less miles on you. I'd rather play the Warriors in the second round or even the Western Conference Finals as opposed to the NBA Finals.
Yeah.
So that way when you get to the NBA Finals, hey, maybe it's an easier route. I don't know.
Possibly.
We'll see what Boston comes up with.
Yeah.
76ers and Milwaukee and some of these other teams. But, I would rather play I would want to play them earlier. The Warriors or the Rockets.
Yeah. And going to the West makes sense for his legacy if he's still concerned about that. Because everybody knocks him for that. Everybody says, oh, well, he's always had an easy route. Shut those haters up. Go to the West and compete. Because going to the Lakers can make that team a contender.
Yeah, so those are our thoughts and all those destinations and why we think he can or cannot go to those teams.
You let us know what you think. Who do you want him to go to? Can it make sense?
Let us know down there in the comment section below. Do you still believe he's going to go to Houston? Do you think he can go to Boston? Yeah. Do you want him in Philadelphia? Where do you see LeBron James playing? Once again, we think it's LA or Philly. And, we'll find out
soon.
Be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, join the Sports Fury Nation by hitting that subscribe button.
Also, if you haven't done so already, go follow us on Twitter and Instagram. It's at the Sports Fury. Also, go give our Facebook page a like. It's the Sports Fury. Look us up.
And we also just started a Discord.
That's
Probably
right.
wondering, what the hell is a Discord?
What is that?
Well, it's a platform where everyone in the Sports Fury Nation could go and talk to each other.
And hang out.
Anytime.
Yeah.
It's free. It's easy to use. It's free. It's easy to set up. You can have it on your iPhone, on
tablets.
your Android, on your desktop. You go in there. There's all these lobbies: NFL, NBA, MLB, fantasy football. And all these different lobbies you can go and talk with.
Text or voice channels.
Yeah, it's fun.
We jump in there too, so you could come hang out with us.
So come hang out with us in the Discord, and we'll find out where LeBron James is going.
Yeah. All right, guys.
How crazy would it be if he goes to Chicago Bulls?
I'll get out. Or Mavs.
Oh, no.
It's going to watch Mark Cuban finally pull it off a big free agent.
Shit. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Later.